America will find itself falling deeper and deeper into a war with each other. It's really a war over taxes, who pays them and who benefits from them. The ruling class of political elites want you to believe that the poor will benefit the most. It is not true. With the billions of dollars already spent on the poor in America to, quote, help them, less than half of that money actually makes it to the people in need. The whole thing is a sham. The people who benefit the most are the political bosses, the bureaucrats, and of course their cronies. The real money is in the carrying out of these massive government programs. The government bureaucrats know it, so do the government contractors. It is no coincidence that the 10 richest counties in America surround none other than Washington, D.C. The big government leftists aren't concerned about the majority of Americans. They're concerned about lining their own pockets. Why do you think they push so hard for this bill?
American Rescue Plan is urgently needed in our view. The rescue plan is absolutely essential.
It seems the only group in America who doesn't support the American Rescue Plan are Washington Republicans. Who the heck are they kidding? They have no good answer.
A Democratic wish list, a liberal wish list, Nancy Pelosi's wish list. This is the American people's wish list.
Well, unfortunately, what he left out was it's a lobbyist's wish list. And we are talking here about cronyism, not capitalism. All of these programs now being offered up will make people wealthy. The people that run the programs, the people that fulfill these programs. What you are seeing in Washington right now are political elites rigging the system at the expense of the majority of the population. At least Republicans see it. I'm just worried they can't stop it.
We could have worked together to do something smart to finish this fight as fast as possible. Democrats decided to do something else.
I hope the American people understand that this is spending money for the sake of spending money, not to combat COVID.
We've already spent $4 trillion and we have a bunch of money left over.
No, the bill before us today is so heavily partisan because Democrats didn't want to work with Republicans.
Of course they didn't. So consider this, $2 trillion. If you took just that money, okay, the $2 trillion, and you gave it to the 10% of America that falls below the poverty line, okay, you split it up evenly. You could give every one of those people $62,000. Forget about billions in foreign aid. Forget about millions to Planned Parenthood. Forget about paid leave for federal workers. Just give it directly to poor people in America. A household of 4 would get $248,000. Now, I'm not advocating for that, of course, but it's certainly better than this bill because what this bill creates is bureaucratic domination. So when Nancy Pelosi tries to paint every Trump supporter as a domestic terrorist, what she is really angry over is that all of you dare to challenge her. How dare you challenge the political power class? This all goes all the way to the local level as well. Union leadership is part of the political elite. We all know that. The spending bill set aside nearly $10 million per union. Who do you think will profit off that? Fat cat union bosses, the very union bosses fighting to keep schools closed and your kids at home. Now, if that's not warfare, I don't know what is. You see, the Democrats are trying to gain favor with those struggling in America by making them believe they are waging war on the rich. Well, Karl Marx knew the best way to gain power is to divide a nation, rich versus poor. But here is what should unify us all. Modern-day Democrats are waging the war to put the ruling class of political elites and their cronies above everyone else. Right now, it truly is all of us versus the Democrats in Washington.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.